Hello. In the previous video we showed by connecting this circuit we could connect these two motors with a drive belt and create a generator that then would power our light emitting diode. And we were able to show the voltage output from our generator using a multimeter as a voltmeter set on 20 volts DC. Now in that activity you might have noticed that I varied the distance between the motor and the generator so that we could achieve the most efficient output. And I've moved the motors again. This time I'm managing to get 3.24 volts from our generator, and you can see perhaps that our light emitting diode is glowing more brightly. So as part of an investigation, perhaps you could vary the distances between the motor and the generator and see how that affects the output. But another way of changing or varying the output is by incorporating a variable resistor into our circuit. So here's our variable resistor. You can see the circuit symbol here, and you can see that we have two yellow terminals. That means that it doesn't matter which way round our variable resistor is incorporated into our circuit, but it's important to remember that one end of the rotation of our variable resistor gives you zero resistance, and the other end of the scale gives you maximum resistance. And by turning that around within the circuit, you alternate which end of the scale the variable resistor is operating on. So let's switch our circuit off. We can put our variable resistor in here. We'll disconnect the lead from the negative terminal of our motor and connect it from the switch terminal here into the first terminal of our variable resistor. We're going to wire it in series. So we need one more lead from this terminal of our variable resistor into the black negative terminal of our motor. So if I turn our variable resistor onto its lowest setting, so you can see again that our motors are working well, and we have an output just the same, 3.24 volts. You can see our LED is nice and bright. But if I turn the variable resistor and increase the resistance, hopefully you could hear that on the motors operating. So now I'm getting an output of 3 volts exactly. If you keep an eye on the LED, you might notice that it becomes dimmer too. So if I increase the resistance again, you can hear, so now we're just operating at 2.5 volts. Slow it down more, so we're increasing the resistance and slowing the motor, so that in turn is slowing the spindle on our generator. So now we're operating at 2 volts, and you can see that our LED has become dimmer. So now we're operating at 1.6 volts, and now you can see that our LED isn't operating anymore. We're not getting enough output from our generator to power our light emitting diode. So by using our variable resistor, we're able to control the output of our generator.